Welcome back to the calculus problem of the day. We're still doing pre-calculus material here, but this one directly relates to some concepts that we're going to be doing in calculus very shortly. We're going to define a of x to be the area of the region bounded by the t-axis, the graph that's given from t equals 0 to t equals whatever the x value is. And they give us that our function is just y equals 7. So let's find a of 3. And what a of 3 means is that our x value for this problem is going to be 3. So if we go back to the definition of a of x, what that tells us is that this function value is going to be the area bounded by the t-axis, bounded by the given function, bounded by t equals 0, which is this line right here, and bounded by t equals 3, which is this function right here. So the area of this rectangle that's bounded by all of those given functions is a of 3. So if we want to find the area of that little rectangle, we can just multiply its base times its height. Its base is 3 and its height is 7. That gives us a final answer of 21. To find a of 7, the only difference in this problem is our x value is now 7. So we keep all of the same boundaries as our previous problem, except our last boundary instead of x equals 3 is going to be x equals 7, which is over here. This is a little bit messy, I realize, but the area right in there is going to be a of 7. So that pink rectangle has a height of 7 and a base of 7. The area then is going to be 7 times 7, or 49. For the last part of this problem, we're just going to find a formula for a of x. Now in this example, a of x represents the area between the t-axis, the y-axis, the function y equals 7, and some random line, which we'll just call t equals x. We don't know what x is, but we know that this shape in here is going to be a rectangle, and we know that the height of that rectangle is 7, and we know that the width or the length of this rectangle is just x. So the area of that rectangle is simply going to be 7x. So our formula for a of x is just going to be 7 times x. We can kind of confirm this result using those previous two answers. When x was 7, we got a final answer of 49. That's just 7 times 7. And when our x value was 3, we got a final answer of 21. That was just 7 times 3. So that's it for that problem. I'll see you next time for the next calculus problem of the day.